Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Happy hump day. We are on episode 30. So let me just go ahead and say this episode is not kid friendly. Again, this episode is not kid friendly. So pause it, put your headphones in, save it for later, do whatever you need to do. But again, this episode is not kid friendly. So now that that's over with, we're going to be discussing BDSM, everything related to that, and that is bondage, submission, discipline, and sadism. I know I did not say them in order, but that's pretty much what that is. So yeah, grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So now that that's out the way, I was going to say we are on Dirty 30, but I didn't want anybody kids to be like, what's Dirty 30? So I didn't say that. But yes, this is episode 30. So of course, it's only right that I do a Dirty 30 episode. I'm about to get tongue-tied saying that. But yeah, so I don't know if anybody has seen 50 Shades of Grey. I think they have like 4 movies or whatever, but yeah, I love 50 Shades of Grey. And it's like, I had been thinking lately, like, damn, I think I want to tap into, like, the BDSM side. Where, you know, for one, I love to be tied up. I love to be choked. I love to be restrained. All of that, if you know, you know. So, I was like, I'm really for, like, testing the limits. For one, I like to be choked to the point where I'm like, I can't breathe, you know, and I'm like coughing a little bit. It turns me on. Like, kiss me in the middle of me trying to catch my breath, you know, something like that. Or I just want to try some new shit. But of course, you know, you have your limits and safe words and all of that. 50 Shades of Grey really did turn me on when I watched it, because I was like, okay, you know, I don't know, I just like how he handled her, and I don't know, I liked it. So I do want to try like the rope and all of that. I feel like I'm gonna have to become real flexible to be tied up and all of that. Definitely. It's just different stuff that I want to try. And I love the whole blindfold. And, you know, I was recently thinking about this, like the whole squirting thing. I'm a squirter, creamer, all that. But I love to squirt. I can't squirt by myself. I think I did like one time and I was like, okay, girl, didn't do it again. But the little rose did make me squirt a little bit, and I was here for it. But I'm the type of person where I can't leave the toy there myself, and I love to be talked to. Like, I love for a dude to be like, did I tell you to move that? You know, in a sexy, dominant voice. Like, I love that shit. Turns me on, honey. Like, pussy will drip. I love that. So, yeah, I'm a squirter. So, you know how people are like, they have squirted and they have no more energy, like they soul leave their body. I have not, have I experienced that? Probably like the first, when somebody made me squirt one time from head, like the very first time, I was like, oh shit, like, damn. It kind of had me like, okay, this dude not going nowhere. Clearly he went somewhere. But, yeah, I just feel like me, when somebody does something and I really, really love it, I'm like, I look forward to them doing it again. So when they don't do it, I just need to lower my expectations and go into sex with no expectations. Of course, you need to have good dick, good head. But outside of that, I just need to go into it with no expectations, because a girl be kind of disappointed sometimes, especially when y'all do something new. And then it's like, well, damn, he didn't do it this time. So no expectations. But yes, so I want to squirt and like have that soul leaving my body experience. Like, no energy, no nothing. Like, a girl is drained. All the liquids are gone. That's what I want to experience. And I have not experienced that yet, but I'm waiting for it. I know it's coming. I seen these bed straps on Adam and Eve. I need some more sites to buy shit on because, yeah. And then somebody told me about something recently, like some gummies or something. So I'm going to go look those up and see what they're about. But yeah, so somebody did use bed straps on me one time. Great experience. I loved it. So I am going to get me some bed straps, okay? And those babies, it's crazy because they have like this BDSM kit, and I was gonna buy it one time, but I was like, I ain't fucking nobody. And then it's like, even if you are fucking somebody, they have to be on that level. Like, have to be with the shits. Like, let me use them on you too. Let me use them on you too, blindfolds and all. So, and I don't know about the whole little whip thing because I just can't see it for me. I can't see that. But anything else, I think I can see. I do want to try like the nipple clamps again. I'm sitting here thinking about 50 Shades of Grey. But yeah, I do want to be restrained and just make me squirt. And even when I'm like, no, I'm done. If you feel like some more shit can come out of me, keep going. That's what I want. Like, that's really what I want. Blindfold me so I don't know what's coming. Yeah, do that. Like, excite me. That's how I want to be. So I recently did a BDSM test back in November. Yeah, back in November, 2 days before my birthday. And I am going to read like the top 4 of what my results were because it's a lot and I'm not about to go through those. But 100% was Brat, 100% for Rope Bunny, 100% for Switch, and 88% for Submissive. And I had to Google like what a brat was in like the BDSM world, which is funny to say, but it was pretty much like a sub that likes to be disobedient towards their dom, and the brats enjoy questioning dominance or whatever. And I was like, that makes sense because I'm not gonna say I like to test like how far you're willing to let me go. But I don't know, like I said, I like to be checked, like dominated. So it only makes sense that I got that as number 1 because it's like, put me in my place, tame me a little bit. That's what I like. I love that. It turns me on. And for the BDSM test, you just type that in, BDSM test, and it'll pop up, and you can either do like a quick version or a long version. And I just quickly did it. I think I did the long version before. I don't know how many questions it is, but I'm assuming that Rope Bunny is being restrained. That's what I'm assuming that it is. That only makes sense to me. But yes, I love to be restrained, which I have said in previous episodes. I love it, love it, love it. I, like I said, thought about buying this BDSM kit, I guess, that had like the restraints, and I don't know if it had like whips and all that. I don't think that's something that I would be into. I don't know. I seen it in like porn or whatever, but I don't think I see myself like laying there getting whipped and shit. But outside of that, I'm into it all. I don't even know if I want to say all because there's some wild people out here. But yeah, I don't know. And it's crazy because I have really, really, really been thinking like, damn, do I want a dom? Like, that has been heavy on my mind. And I feel like when you like tame me, put me in my place, of course, do it respectfully. But I need you to have like some bass behind your voice. I don't need you to be, that's not a time to be sweet to me. Don't be sweet. Be respectful as can be outside of that bedroom. The way I just said that. But yes, it's be respectful, of course, in the bedroom, but I need you to like this. If you are like my dom, or we're like tapping into that or whatever, well, if you're a dom, you know. But if we're like, when you restrain me or whatever, we're just gonna use like rope or whatever, or we can just say like bed restraints or handcuffs or something. Put me in my place. For one, I love when a dude calls me baby girl. I don't know. It just, in his sexy voice, I just love it. Like during sex, I love it. But yes, all the sweet, romantic, love-making shit, throw that out the window. I need you to, like, really tap into that man side. Tap into, this is when Slut Me Out comes in. This is when it comes in. Like, we already know from previous episodes, I'm with the smacking. Don't smack the shit out of me, because it's over with after that. Like, it's over. We're not doing this no more. No. And you're going to make me put hands on you. So, not that. But, yes, you can smack me, choke me. I'm not with the whole spitting in the mouth thing. Don't do that. Not with it, not with it, not with it. I don't even know if I would do that if the dude asked me to do it to him. But I feel like if that was something that really got you off or really turned you on, I might attempt to do it. But if I feel like, no, it's not really for me, then I'm not going to do it. But I'm open to different things, especially if it's something that you like. And I'm all about pleasing my partner. I'm a pleaser first and foremost. So, yeah, I would be into it. The thoughts that just went through my head. But, yeah, the sweet shit is out the window. Put your sexy voice on, deep voice. You know, tell me what you want me to do, how you want me to do it. If I don't do it, what you gonna do, how you gonna do it. Well, or just do it. So, yeah, that's what I want. That is really what I want. So I think I really do want me like a dom, or I'm open to it. I'm definitely open to it. I don't even know. I'm not going to say dudes my age probably aren't really into that. And I would hate to feel like I have to get me an older man to do that with, which I like older men anyway, so it's not an issue. But I need them to be like the silver fox type, the ones that you see on Facebook. Those. I don't know. I ain't even gonna get into that. But yeah, it's some things that I want done. And yeah, so I see, me tapping into the BDSM side in my near future. I really do. So if there are some doms listening to this, my social medias are below in the little description. So feel free to slide on in. And another thing, I know that a lot, I ain't gonna say a lot, I'm gonna say some men are not into the whole degrading thing. I like that. I do. It doesn't mean go over the top, like don't call me a bitch or anything like that, but you can call me a slut. You can call me a few things as long as you don't call me a bitch. But yeah, you can call me a slut. I'm with it. Especially you got that sexy voice on, you choking me. I'm with it, but I know some people are not. I think a guy recently told me like that's not his thing, and he wants to like uplift his woman like during sex, tell her how powerful she is, how beautiful she is. You can tell me that I look, beautiful taking your dick. Like, you can tell me that. But I don't need you to tell me how powerful I am, how, I don't know. Honestly speaking, I don't want to be uplifted during sex. I don't. Tell me afterwards how good I took your dick, how good I look, how powerful I am. You tell me all of that afterwards. After, you can tell me whatever you want after, but in that moment, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't. I really don't want to hear that. Call me a slut. Call me, I don't even know what you could call me, because the most I ever heard was like slut. The most I've heard was like a slut or whatever. Like I said, call me baby girl. I like that. That's not really degrading. But it's just something about that. Somebody said it one time, and I was just like, that turned me on. But yeah, don't uplift me during sex. Don't. Especially if it's like a time like that. And if we're love making, sure, you can uplift me all you want. But when I'm trying to be slutted out, dogged out, don't do that. Don't uplift me. Like it has to flow. It has to match. So if you're like slutting me out, call me a slut. I was about to say smack the shit out of me. Don't do that. You can smack the shit out of my ass. Like, you can do that. You can choke me as hard as you like. Pull my hair. All of that. Like, make me look at you. Make me choke on it. Like, you can do all of that when we really getting it in. Like, when you slut me out. Flip me over. Toss me. Turn me. You know, stuff like that. If I'm laying down because I can't take the dick from the bed, pull me up. Tell me to get my ass up. Like, talk to me like that. That's how I want you to talk to me. Now, when we love making, you can moan in my ear. You can talk to me, you know. Tell me sweet shit. Put your sweet voice on. But when I really want you to give me the dick, don't talk to me in that sweet little voice. Like, no, that's going to ruin my mood. Like, what are we doing? So no, put your manly voice on, which I hate to say manly, but put that deep voice on with some bass in it, and you know, get me in check. that is what I want. Seriously. Some things that I like, top 2 things that I really want to try is of course, like role playing. I have said that in previous episodes. I really want to get me like some sexy little outfits and role play, like nurse and or doctor and I'm the patient or something like that, or you know, he can be a police officer. One that is really like at the top of my list is like he can be like a handyman or something. Like he's coming to fix something and the shit just goes from there. Like those are the type of things that I want to try and, you know, tap into, because I feel like it would be sexy, like real sexy. I'm not going to say what the other one is, but I'm not going to say what it is, but I do write erotic stories. So some of the things that I want to try are in my stories. And I did say that I was going to get up here and read for y'all one day. Not like the whole episode is going to be me just reading, because it's not that long, short stories. But I don't know. One of these episodes, I am going to read y'all one of my stories. I might just make one up off the top of my head and see how it goes. But I have been writing. But the other thing that I've heard about, but I have not tried, is orgasm control. It's like edging, and your partner getting you very, very, very close to an orgasm, but not letting you get there. And was this on 50 Shades of Grey? I can't remember if it was on 50 Shades of Grey, but I feel like it was on something like real recent that I saw. I don't know if it was on 50 Shades of Grey though, but that's something, because I've heard of it. So it probably was on one of the movies, because it's like 4 or 5 of them. But that's something that I want to do. And if you know me, listen. I am a person where I'm like, if something is feeling really good that you're doing, and like you can tell, if you really pay attention to my body language like you should, you will know if it's turning me on because how my body language is, my sounds, everything don't move from that spot. Like, and I feel like if I'm restrained and I'm like really about to get there and he like, let's just say he using my toy on me or whatever. And I'm like about to get there and he like moves the toy, it will make it very exciting for me. Like I'll be like, oh my God, like, I don't know, ready to snatch them fucking restraints off. But I don't know, it'll be exciting. I feel like that nut is going to be amazing when I finally have it. So yeah, and then I don't know, it might make me want him even more. Like we gotta do this again. And then I want to do like wax play. And I have this I don't know where I bought it from. I have this candle. It's like a massage candle. I think I spoke about this in previous episodes. But I really, really, really want to try it. And I don't feel like that's just something that I can try with anybody. So, yeah, I have not tried it yet. But I really want to. And then I have, like, this pillow that one of my little situations bought me, like, a minute ago. That you put your wand in it and you, like, sit on it. And I've used it before. Amazing, 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 amazing. Your hands can be free, so you can be... I like to use toys when I give head. It gets me off. Like, I'll squirt from that. I will. Because me pleasing you and getting turned on because you're being pleased, it turns me on. So pleasing you turns me on. Then I have this toy down there that I'm just grinding on. Person, you know. So, yeah. I definitely would like to use that again. But yes, if the man, it's a difference between using just any toy on a woman and grabbing that wand and putting that shit on the highest fucking speed that it can go on. Let me tell you, child, put the towels down. Put the towels down. And I haven't had that in a while. Like, of course, me using it on myself is not the same. Because like I said, I cannot leave any toy there if the shit is feeling amazing. Like, I cannot leave it there. And the rose toy, I spoke on this in previous episodes, I believe. That toy got me one time. It was like a quick little squirt. It wasn't its full potential. But it got me because at first I was like, what is everybody talking about with this rose? Like, it's not doing anything. I expected to, like, grip the shit out of my clit and, like, go to work, like, suck on it like a nigga. That's what I expected. But when it didn't do that, like, the first 2 times, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm using this wrong. But the third time, it did what it needed to do, made me, squirt a little bit, but I had to let it go. So yes, I need a toy that's like gonna grip me. Yeah, like really grip me and, be like, bitch, move your hands. Don't say that, but yeah, it's just something about when a dude is using the toys on you and he in control and you just laying there and he talking to you and moaning with you. Like, I love that. That right there will definitely do it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Continue to rate, continue to share, continue to comment. Make sure you guys follow me on all of my listening platforms. Participate in my polls and my Q&As on Spotify and Spotify only. And if you guys have any more information on like the BDSM or you guys did your test, you want to share your results, make sure you send in your voice notes or you guys can email me at realandrawwithree@gmail.com. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.